having a good time this morning in the name of the Lord. Amen. All right, all praises to the Lord. Amen. Amen. Oh, Jesus is a rock in the weary land, the weary land, the weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in the weary land. He's my shelter in a time of storm. Oh, Jesus is a rock in the weary land, the weary land, the weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in the weary land. He's my shelter in a time of storm. Mary had a baby. He was born in Bethlehem. And every time that baby did cry, she would rock him in a weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in the weary land, the weary land, the weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in the weary land. He's my shelter in a time of storm. Mary had a baby. He was born in Bethlehem. And every time that baby did cry, she would rock him in a weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in the weary land, the weary land, the weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in the weary land. He's my shelter in a time of storm. Hallelujah! Let your church say amen. Say amen again. Say amen again. Jesus is a rock in the weary land. He's my shelter in the time of a storm. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. He's a shelter in the time of a storm. And those that have their Bibles, I would like everyone to stand and turn to Psalms 121. Amen. 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 This word for the good and edification of all our hearts, souls, bodies, and mind. And I wanted to use for a subject this morning, let Jesus be your rock in a weary land. All right, man. Amen. 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 Jesus is our rock today. Amen. He'll supply all that we need. Amen. But you know, we got to change our lives. You know, we got to get our houses in order. Amen. So Jesus could lead us and guide us in the way that he wants us to go. Amen. But you know, a lot of times we want to do it our way. Amen. You know, we don't want to go by what the Lord says. But if you go by what the Lord tells you to do, he'll lead you in the right direction. Amen. But you know, we got to know that Jesus will be that rock for you in your times of your storm. Oh, yeah. But it's on a condition that you change your lives around and do what you're supposed to do in the church and treat people in the way that they should be treated. You know, we think we could go through and, you know, don't nothing happen to us. But, you know, through our bumps and bruises, we know that Jesus can and he will supply all that we need. Amen. We're going to go through some things, you know. We have to go through. That's what makes you stronger. When you know that the Lord will bring you out. Amen. Let Jesus be your rock today, the rock in your weary land. He'll be a shelter in the time of a storm. Yeah. He'll be everything that you need. But we got to learn how to lean and depend on Jesus. And you know, it's just so much hate in the world today. You know, we don't have the love that we used to have a long time ago. You know, people don't care about each other like they used to. You know, even family members don't care like they used to care. You know, we have to learn how to love again. You know, we have got so far away from loving each other and treat people with respect. What you give out, that's what you're going to get back. You know, so you need to treat times, you know, we go to churches and stuff. You know, you got to have that love in the church to bring people unto the church. You know, if you ain't got no love in there, don't nobody want to come to no church. You ain't got no love in there. You're supposed to build the people up where they torn down and strengthen them up where they're weak and let them know that there's a way out of no way. You know, and when they're out in there going through their problems and trials and tribulations, you pick them up and let them know that Jesus will make it all right. You know, you're supposed to be a living witness. We're supposed to be living witnesses for them, you know, to let them know that when they go through their trials and tribulations, that the Lord will bring them out. But if you treat them any kind of way and, you know, not treating them with respect, they're not going to come, you know. We need to bring people back into the church, not away from the church, but to the church, you know. And a lot of times people say, what am I going to the church for? Because they're doing the same thing I'm doing. You got to make a difference. You got to make a difference in your life. Let your light shine so men can see your good works and honor the Father which is in heaven. We can't go to church and be good in church and then go out in the streets and be any kind of way. Everybody always watching you. No matter what. If you in the church, they're going to test you every time. So you have to be mindful and live the life that we talking and teaching and preaching. You know, we got to live it on an everyday basis. Not just on Sunday or when we under the roof. We have to do it every day of our lives. Every time. Take them on your job. You know, take them everywhere you go and he will be what you need. He'll be your rock in the red weary land. He'll be your shelter in the time of the storm. But we got to want him to be. And we have to want to change our lives around. You know, and do the right thing. And a lot of times, the grown-ups now, they out there with the children. So how could you teach them when you ain't doing what you're supposed to do? These grown-ups need to get their houses in order and teach these children how to lead and be led by the Spirit of God. You know, you can't live good on Sunday and then you go home and your house and all right. You know, it's got to be done 24 hours around the clock. At home in your house, it's not just in the church house. When you go home, teach your children respect. But kids ain't going to have no respect if their mamas and daddies don't have no respect. They ain't going to go by what they see. They're going to go by what you do. You can tell them to do right, but they going to go by what they see you do. What you do, they're going to do. You know? If you live right and be pleasing, do what pleasing in God's eyesight, then the children will follow along. You know, and if they're astray, the Lord will bring them back home. You know, but you treat them the right way in the beginning, and then you ain't got to worry too much, you know. Just leave it in the hands of the Lord. But if you don't teach them when they're little, you can't expect them to have it when they get grown. You know, you can't expect them to have it if you don't teach them. You got to teach the kids the right way, because the world is going to treat them the wrong way. You know, they ain't got to learn how to sin. It'll come naturally. You teach them the right way, and let God be your rock in the weary land, and your shelter in the time of the storm. Change your life around, because you got to stand before the King. We got to stand and be accountable for what we do in this old body. So get it right now before the Lord say, today is your day. Won't you want to have the Lord say, well done, servant, well done, you've been faithful with these things? Don't you want to go to heaven? That's what we're here for, trying to strive to get to heaven. But we ain't going to get it if we can't get it down here. We got to get it right here first, and then the Lord will bring us on up and step with him. But, you know, we got to teach these kids, and I can't stress that enough. You know, a lot of times we wonder why our kids do the things that they do, because they seeing everything. You letting everything be open to them. You know, you got to keep some things from your children. You know, don't let the kids see everything that you're doing. You know, and live right. Live Christian every day, not just on Sunday. Or when somebody can see us. I think some of us think the Lord can't see us when we're doing wrong. He sees everything that you do. He sees everything that you do. And I remember when Cain killed Abel in the field. He thought the Lord didn't know, but he knew. He already knew. He put his hands up and he had the blood on his hands. So the Lord sees everything that you do. He knows everything that you do. So it minds you to do the right thing and treat people with respect and treat them with love. And let God be your rock in a weary land and your shelter in a time of a storm. He will.